What's the dumbest reason you've heard for someone cheating on their partner? I wanted to try something new. He cheated on me with his ex. Ever since your granddad died, you've been on a really bad mood, so I cheated on you. He had died like 2 days before. Person cheated with had the same haircut, so I was confused and didn't realize it until it was too late. My coworker admitted cheating on his wife and said, "We all do it." "No, we don't, Jesse. It was an accident." My friend's ex cheated on him, and this is the reason she gave. He fancied me and he was good looking. I felt really flattered because no one really fancies me. She claimed self-esteem issues drove her to cheat. They did limp on for 2 more years before she dumped him for the other guy. I've been cheated on. She told me it was because I gave her too much freedom. As in, I didn't control her actions and instead treated her as an adult who got to make her own decisions. I had a coworker whose marriage was having trouble. His wife kept telling him to just go ahead and sleep with someone else, so eventually he hooked up with a waitress. She was upset by it and it ended their marriage. Come to find out, she had been told by a pastor that the Bible teaches if your spouse cheats on you, you're free to divorce and remarry, and it not be a sin. Neither of them were practicing Christians, though. Edit. Guys lol. You don't have to be mean about religious beliefs. The teachings of the New Testament on divorce or remarriage are intended to be a good thing. You couldn't just divorce your spouse because they burnt your toast, nor were you forced to stay bound to a spouse that was unfaithful or harmful to you. The crazy part of this story wasn't the Bible reference itself lol, but it was the fact that as non-Christian she used the Bible to get her husband to cheat on her, so she could feel better about divorcing him. Sincerely, a recovering fundamentalist. They felt I hadn't really been there lately and were feeling lonely, so they called their ex just to chat, but the heat of the moment took over and they ended up sleeping together. What bollocks. I had been trying to make time for her for weeks, but she kept finding excuses to cancel date night. I'd make her favorite food, but she wasn't hungry. I tried every day to ask her how she was doing, but she wouldn't open up. I was even paying her therapy bill so that, if not me, she could at least talk to someone about whatever it was she was going through. But hey, she wasn't feeling loved, so she had to jump on her ex dick. Guess it couldn't be helped. Ooh, my ex said I wasn't paying him enough attention. I was the sole breadwinner, cooked and cleaned. I told you to never leave me. I was in the army and got deployed. My partner is too nice, sweet, awesome person. We never argue, so I wanted to excitement in my life since I was getting bored, since those people tend to get bored often. I'm in the army. My ex was upset at me for having to go do army things because I'm in the army. These things involved me being gone for a few months. She was so upset that she thought it was a good idea to get dicked down by 3 dudes at the same time in a bar bathroom. Worked with a guy who had 2-hour rule, meaning anytime we were on a job site over 2 hours away and staying in a hotel it counted as being single. His wife found out and divorced him. Another coworker asked the guy later if he had to pay child support all the time or only if he's within 2 hours of his kids, which caused the cheater to throw a hammer at the guy and get fired. One thing led to another. It went like this. Due to a miscommunication, guy thought girlfriend was cheating on him. She wasn't, so he cheated on her. She found out he cheated on her, so in an act of revenge she cheated on him. He was crushed that she didn't initially cheat on him. However, because she actually cheated on him after the fact, he felt compelled to cheat on her once again. They just couldn't help themselves. What does that even mean? I saw a video of a man claiming he cheated on his girlfriend because she wasn't into Goku. Elmo,